Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the final quarter of 2023. So this will cover October, November, and December. So your spirit animal that's coming out to represent this time for you is the otter. I love it. Beautiful water energy, just like you. Love that. And this is extremely playful and fun, very romantic, creative, really into family as well, family in the home. So all of these areas of life are sticking out strongly: flirtations, family, romance, creativity, and play. Especially that element of play is very important as for being in the flow of abundance. You have to have this regular sense of play and getting out there and enjoying life. The spiritual theme and lesson for you at this time is wind, and the spirit of wind is also a playful spirit, more often than not. And when she comes out as a spirit guide for you, this is her invitation. When the spirit of wind comes calling, it's a sign of change. Perhaps you need to change your mind about something. Perhaps an old way of doing things has become automatic, and now that you've gained greater clarity, you can make a new choice. Regardless of what the change is, you can expect to be understood and to have clear communication with others at this time. Ideas are solid, and the shift that is being called for is in the greatest good of all. Yes, so a situation is calling to be changed at this time. And I feel like intuitively you know what I'm talking about. It will look different for all of you. Okay, some of you know that you need to get a different job, different career path. Some of you know that your relationship needs to change, or how certain people treat you need to change. What you put up with needs to change. Your diet and health needs to change, okay? And the spirit of wind is coming through to help you actually make those changes. And she's saying, listen, it'll be fine. Everyone's on the same page about this. And unanimously, it will bring you nothing but good stuff when you make this change. So during this time, you may be making some habit changes, lifestyle changes for sure. I am really seeing changes in diet for a lot of you. Changes in exercising, really taking your health seriously. I'm also seeing shifts in where you spend your money or your career for a few of you. Like I said, this can go over all areas of life, multiple areas even for you. So use your intuition, okay? We're going to pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Light Seers Tarot, and we're going to clarify each card that comes out with a card from the After Tarot. So first card out for you is the Hanged Man. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. These changes clarified by the Page of Swords in reverse. Now the Page of Swords represents a message, a new beginning, someone who's new here. They're very young, and we see here this page is looking at the sword. This may be the first time they're ever holding a sword. They're at that age where it's totally new to them. And I'm seeing this as you. You're starting something that's totally new to you, that you know that you need to do. So again, this is a new habit, and you feel like a fish out of water, or you're not quite experienced yet, good yet, knowledgeable yet, whatever. That's totally fine. There's this saying, and I'm going to butcher this horrendously, but it goes when you are working out to get stronger, you're going to feel weak. When you're lifting weights that are really pushing you and making your muscles grow, you're going to feel weak. When you're learning something totally new that you don't know, you're going to feel dumb, okay? So when you incorporate something new that you don't know yet, okay, when you're learning something, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, it will make you feel the opposite of what it means to have that knowledge, that wisdom. Sometimes that's just how it is. That's just how it is, okay? All right. Second card out is the Ten of Swords reversed. This is an ending. Something needs to change. Clarified by the 9 of Pentacles for your own good, your own self-love. I am really strongly getting health changes. Just intuitively, I am picking up it's time to make changes to your health. This is the time. Stop procrastinating it. Some of you guys are using the excuse here of oh, it's just a little treat. Or I've had a long day at work and you have like a little treat, whatever it may be, whether it's like a certain snack that you know is not good for you, or like, oh, just this one time won't kill me, won't hurt me. For example, you might have a gluten intolerance and you're aware of that and you're like, oh, well, just a little bit of bread doesn't hurt you. But then you don't realize that like it makes you feel like crap for like 3 days straight. And because of the stress from that, 3 days go by and you're like, oh man, I'm so stressed out, well, this plate of nachos really isn't going to kill me. Really, it turns into a repetitive cycle. You get what I'm saying? Like food really, you won't notice it until you actually change your eating habits to become more healthy. You don't realize how bad the crap that we eat, especially if you live in America, I'm talking to you. All right, you don't realize the crap that you eat, like how much it affects you. We're eating poison, guys. Like there's like almost no regulations here when it comes to food. Like straight up, 90% of the stuff that you find on the shelves here has some sort of ingredient that literally is linked to cancer, like literally killing you, literally poisonous for human consumption, or like made out of petroleum. Would you like just go eat petroleum? No, I don't think you would, right? So why is it in the food we're eating? I can go off on a whole tangent about this. Oh man, but yeah, I'm seeing health changes for a lot of you. Okay, I'm also seeing you leave something behind for your own gosh darn good, okay? For your own happiness. So it's very strong. Third card out for you is the Fool in reversed. Clarified by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing here you're not going to make a fool out of me. You're not going to make a fool out of me. Some of you guys, wow, this is another specific message. I swear, whenever I do these late night readings, I get really honed in on like very specific people's energies who are watching. Some of you guys feel foolish, or like you feel like you may have given a lot to a situation that did not give you a lot in return. In particular, I'm seeing some of you may have given a lot to a live-in partner, all right? So boyfriend, girlfriend that you live with, you may not own the home. Like you may have spent all these years helping them get better jobs, paying their mortgage off. Your name's not on anything, but you're helping pay their stuff off. You're helping them succeed. You're pouring your love, energy, attention into them. But you know what? Take a look at where you were at in the beginning of this relationship. All right, just do it. Like exercise. I'm not saying your relationship is unhealthy. It could be the most healthy thing in everything. But like, this is a great journaling prompt if you're in a relationship. Okay, where were you at when you first met this person? Like in your life, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, all that stuff. Where were you at, and where are you at now? Okay, and then ask, where are they at and where are they at now? If there is any difference there, like if you notice they are significantly better, like they're dressing better, they got a better job, they're doing this, they're doing that, and you are relatively staying the same, I want to challenge how healthy your relationship actually is. You may be so used to it, so comfortable. It may not be toxic. It could be a good kinship, a good friendship, a good family partnered relation here, but I am seeing, I've been feeling this very recently actually in readings, intuitively coming up in, the collective. Spirit seems to be challenging us at this time to really look at this stuff. So that's why I'm bringing it up. And for some reason I thought of that when I saw this Fool card in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse, okay? Some of you, may be in an issue where you're in a life partnership with someone, but it's like your name isn't on their will. Your name isn't on anything they own, or vice versa maybe. I don't know. It's like, how are you in a life partnership, If here's my thing. You're not in a life partnership if they end up in the hospital or dead and you are like on your own, homeless, etc. Like you know what I mean? Cover yourself financially. Make sure you're investing in the right things here. I don't know why this is coming up. Maybe some of you need to hear this, or maybe you never even thought of this. But some of you may need to hear this. Or this could be someone close to you. Especially, I'm seeing some people watching. You may have an adult child, okay, if you're older. You may have an adult child who's in a situation like this, who you're worrying about. Or others of you are, may even just be organizing your own will, your own assets, whose name is on what. I'm seeing things like that, very Scorpio energy. Who's getting your money if something were to happen to you? And, whose money are you getting if something happens to them? Things like that is coming through very strongly. All right. Fourth card out is the Queen of Swords in reversed, clarified by the Seven of Wands in reversed. Interesting. Yeah, the thing is, you're gonna feel cold in thinking this way, but I feel like you really are feeling called to defend yourself this quarter. Really protect yourself. I keep seeing protect your assets, but specifically protect your ass, protect yourself, And this, you're a water sign. I get it. I'm also a water sign. I'm a Cancer. You may feel really cold and calculating, thinking in this way. You want to just love and be free-flowing. I get it. But there's something within you, a strong survival urge within you coming through. And it's I need to make sure all my ducks are in a row. I'm not giving more than I'm receiving. Some of you guys were chronic overgivers in the past, okay? And you're I need to do better than that. I need to protect myself. Center of your spread, Eight of Wands, clarified by Death the reversed. Wow. There's going to be massive forward movement for you, massive change coming through for you in these next 3 months because you're wanting to hold on to something. You don't necessarily want it to end, guys, but it's you need to see change here. It's one of those things where it's I need to see this change in order to continue to move forward. I'm also seeing a lot of invitations, actually. So you may be going to a lot of parties, weddings, funerals, wow. Not funerals, okay. So sorry. I don't know why I just said that. Weddings, baby showers, parties, going out. Very popular. The Eight of Wands to me is a card of popularity. If you're in a job that involves sales or networking, this is wonderful. One of the best cards for that as well. And it's clarified by Death in reverse. So it's giving me I am totally seeing something here where it's you're letting go of something with the Ten of Swords reversed, but you're still wanting to hang on to it, because there's comfort there, there's familiarity there. But it's the more you sort of step away from this old way of thinking, this thing, whatever it may be, it's life moves very fast for you as you get into this sort of self-protective, self-serving energy, which to you may feel selfish. But really, I feel a water sign's version of selfish is everyone else's normal, okay? So I feel you shouldn't get too caught up in thinking that you're selfish. Sixth card out is the Chariot. Wow, so much speed. Clarified by the Five of Swords. This is a weird reading. Because I'm seeing so many cards here that show endings, walking away, okay, but then I'm seeing so many cards of moving forward rapidly. It's you hesitate at first with the Hanged Man card here. There's no movement. You're just observing, seeing situations, reflecting on them. And then things move forward extremely rapidly. And I'm feeling this, honestly, this energy at the end of October, all throughout November. And then from there on out, things start moving forward so beautifully, positively, rapidly in your life. Wow. Some of you may be establishing more boundaries when it comes to how committed and loyal and loving people say that they are. It's you can talk all day and tell me how much you love me, but until it's on paper, until I see the proof, until I see the action behind it, I'm not believing you. It's that situation, you know what I mean? And that's what makes you feel cold, but it's so necessary at this time. It's you can tell me until you're blue in the face how much you love me, how much you care, support me, but until I see the physical evidence, until it's legal, until it's on paper, I don't know what to tell you. All right. Final row out, 7th card, Ace of Wands. This has been coming up for so many, oh my gosh, and these are so many positive cards. Wow, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in reversed. This is literally kind of summarizing what I was just saying. Like, the passion is there, the love is there, the creativity is there. Like, there's not a lack of love. There's not a lack of passion. There's not a lack of any of those beautiful emotions. Like, you're very happy, but it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I need the proof. I need the signature. I need the legality. I need to see the actions here. Some of you guys, someone watching may be just like, you know, thinking of yourself as like, I'm in love with someone, I'm in a partnership with them, but there ain't no ring on it. And technically I'm single. Like, that's like, I'm picking up an energy like that. Or it doesn't even have to be about your love life. It's just like, you can say you're my best friend. You can say like whatever you want, but it's like actions speak louder than words. We're seeing the 7 of Wands. Yes, protecting your peace. Oh my gosh, there's so many good cards here. I love this reading for you. This is clarified by the Page of Cups reversed. I am seeing you establishing boundaries in your relationships, like straight up. Protecting your peace. Protecting your assets. It keeps coming up. Protecting your assets, protecting your peace, protecting you. But it's so weird because it's like you're in love. Like, you enjoy the people around you. You enjoy your family. But it's like you're aware of how in the past you gave way too much of yourself. You really sacrificed your own happiness, your own finances, abundance, everything for people, time, and it left you with nothing. Okay, you're aware of how you overgave in the past. And you're ready for this new cycle to begin. You're ready for something safe, something secure that you could just fall into, dive into without having to worry. But right now it's like you need that security. I'll believe it when I see it type of energy. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, guys. Use your intuition here. Tell me what this is talking about in your life. Final card out is the 7 of Swords reversed, clarified by the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Yeah, some of you some of you honestly may be choosing yourself. Like I said, viewing yourself as a solo entity. Okay, a freelancer. Like, it's almost like your commitment, your love is still there, but your commitment is dwindling. And by that, I mean, like, you're no longer viewing it as like a partnership if the signature, the proof, the legality isn't there. You're no longer viewing yourself committed to a job if they won't, you know, sign a contract, a deal with you, or, you know, give you the security that you need. You're no longer over-identifying yourself with people who are not the same level of committed as you. Some of you may even be wow, that's kind of dark, actually. This is only going to apply to like 1 or 2 people watching. I was going to say relinquishing, viewing someone as your family. Because of past behaviors, they may have overdone boundaries and everything, or, you know, you're just waiting for that proof to come in here. But weirdly enough, as all of this goes on, I am seeing tremendous progress and forward momentum in your personal goals. So like for many of you, we were talking about health, and I'm seeing huge changes and shifts in your health. Like, look at all these good cards, guys. Like, massive changes in your health improving, personal finances improving, personal goals are moving forward rapidly. Like, there's a lot going on beautifully in your personal life. So much momentum is being made here. And I feel like that's what's making you more safe, more secure to stand up for yourself and protect yourself. So that's beautiful. I love this energy. It's very passionate. You even have a lot of like new opportunities coming in towards you, new friends, new goals. And these beautiful blessings actually empower you to not settle in a situation where you're truly not receiving the same commitment and partnership that you are giving. And again, like, I want to clarify here, this sounds so negative, but I want to clarify that your feelings towards this person or this thing are very positive. It's just like the principle of it. It's like your life is becoming fuller and you're feeling more confident to protect what is yours and to stand up for yourself in a situation that you didn't even know previously you had to stand up for yourself in. Very specific messages. I hope this reading made sense, guys. I'm so sorry if it didn't. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And definitely comment how this resonated with you if it did, because I'm lost in the sauce here. I mean, I have like not that many Pisces placements though, so I guess I shouldn't understand. It's for you to understand. Use your intuition. Yeah. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my goddess energy intention oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. Sorry, it's getting late. My ability to speak language declines rapidly as the night extends. So yeah, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.